Hello, this is Jeffrey Hunt for WhenTheCurvesLineUp.com. This is our podcast for June 12th, 2023. Lunar Hopscotch and Planets Bunch. The summary for today is the morning moon appears to be playing hopscotch from Saturn to Jupiter. After nightfall, brilliant Venus and Mars group with the Beehive star cluster. For the second day, the earliest sunrise occurs in Chicago. This continues through the 19th. The latest sunset, 8:30 p.m. Central Time, begins on the 23rd and occurs for the next 9 days. Here is today's planet forecast. In the morning sky, an hour before sunrise, the crescent moon, 34% illuminated, is over 20 degrees above the east-southeast horizon. Less than halfway from Jupiter, that is about 15 degrees up in the east, to Saturn, which is over twice Jupiter's altitude in the southeast. This morning, and for the next few days, look for earthshine on the night portion of the moon. This effect is from sunlight reflected from Earth's oceans, clouds, and land that gently illuminates the lunar night. As the moon wanes, Earth, as seen from the moon, is waxing toward the full Earth phase and reflecting more light toward the moon each morning. Jupiter continues to emerge from bright twilight, rising earlier each morning. It is not yet high enough in the sky for good telescopic views. The lower levels of Earth's atmosphere blurs and reddens the planet, like when the sun and moon are near the horizon. Saturn is not as bright as Jupiter, but among the brightest stars in the sky this morning. It is slowly moving eastward in front of Aquarius dim stars. Fomalhaut, meaning the mouth of the southern fish, is about 20 degrees to the lower right of Saturn. Deneb Catos, Cetus tail, is about 10 degrees up in the southeast. 30 minutes later, Mercury is 5 degrees above the horizon and more than 25 degrees to the lower left of Jupiter. The planet is a challenge to see even through a binocular. It is bright, but immersed in bright eastern light of approaching dawn. On the 16th, the crescent moon is in the same binocular field with Mercury. In the evening sky, brilliant Venus is that gleaming star in the western sky after sunset. It is approaching its brightest visual intensity. It outshines all other bodies in the sky except for the sun and the moon. Its brilliance rivals lights on low-flying aircraft. Brilliant Venus is stepping eastward in front of Cancer's dim stars to the upper left of Pollux and Castor, the Gemini twins, and to the lower right of Regulus, Leo's brightest star. It is 6.7 degrees to the lower right of dimmer Mars. Venus continues to close the gap to the red planet, but no conjunction is in the forecast. Venus closes to 3.6 degrees near month's end, but the gap begins to widen again. Venus and Mars appear in the same binocular field as the Beehive star cluster this evening, also known as the Praesepe, or manger. Two stars that represent celestial donkeys, Ocellus Australis and Ocellus Borealis, seem to eat from the manger. Tomorrow evening, Venus passes to the upper right of the Beehive. Please check our article and accompanying charts at WhenTheCurvesLineUp.com. Thank you for listening.